Okay, so the Famicom Classic Mini is almost here, so I thought it would be a great opportunity to take a look at the original Famicom. Now, the original Famicom is a poor victim of case yellowing over time. This is usually how they look these days. They're really yellowed, pretty nasty. They need a good cleanup before they're even able to boot up usually. But what I wanted to show you are these refurbished ones, which are really cool. So these specific units have had their cases strengthened by a new coat of paint that matches the original 1983 color, and it just looks fantastic. You gotta see to believe it. So the original 1983 Nintendo, or the Famicom I should say, only came with RF output, which is pretty horrible today by today's standards. So while an RGB mod is of course ideal, it's pretty expensive, and not everyone has the equipment and the cables that you need to get an RGB picture in your TV. So a great middle alternative is an AV mod, which these guys have been equipped with. So first off is this one, which has composite video and audio jacks on the side. You got yellow for video, composite video out, and then you got red and white for audio. It's dual mono because the original Famicom, the NES, is only mono, so you get two equal sounding channels here. And on the back you still got the RF box right there. So if you for some reason wanted to use RF, which is I highly recommend against, but you can still do that with this one. So it looks absolutely fantastic. Plays great. Just plug it in with a regular 3-prong like this one in your TV. But the really cool mod is this one. This one has, first of all, a power LED built in, which is great when you want to know that your console powers up correctly. But on the back, this one has had its RF box taken out, and instead it's been replaced with this connector right over here, which actually carries all the signals over one cable. It's actually 3 cables, it's 3 separate signals, but it's this single cable, which then expands out to these. So it's still composite video, and then you have a dual mono stereo, but only on one single convenient cable, which is really nice. And because the RF box has been taken out, it's also less noisy in the picture, which gives you a really nice image. And this right here is the Japanese top loader. The American top loader did not have AV output, but the Japanese one actually did. So it's got this standard Nintendo AV out connector right here, and there's lots of cables for this connector out there. It's pretty much the same cable through this one up until the N64 for composite. So you can use your Super Nintendo cable or your N64 cable with this, no problem. And the picture quality is really good. However, these ones are getting harder and harder to get by, and are getting pretty expensive. So these ones, because they're refurbished, not only do they look great, but they also play great. So let's do a comparison between these, and let's see how they look.
So first up is good old RF, and as you probably noticed, it looks pretty horrible. The picture has all kinds of distortions and is extremely sensitive to interference, as you can see. The footage was captured by hooking up the consoles to the XRGB FrameMeister, which then sends the upscaled video to my capture card. For the RF Famicom, I actually had to hook it up through an old VCR that outputs composite in order to be able to capture any footage at all. Next is the Famicom with the AV mod on the side. The picture is slightly darker, but way cleaned up, and the audio sounds light years better. Now, all original Famicoms suffer from jail bars that is mostly visible on light-colored backgrounds if you look closely. These still do exist on the AV modded ones, but has been reduced to a minimum. Especially with the Combo Jack mod Famicom without the RF box. The picture looks great, and it has the best colors and audio of all 4 consoles compared, in my opinion. And for comparison, here's Nintendo's own AV Famicom, the top loader, which has the cleanest picture overall, but slightly less defined colors and lower sound compared to the Combo Jack mod. Here's a comparison of all 4 consoles side by side.
So if you think these are cool, you can get your hands on them on our website, supergangu.com. We've got more high-res photos of these, and we ship to over 55 countries from Tokyo. Also, we hope to get our hands on the Famicom Classic Mini very soon, so look forward to a review on this YouTube channel, so don't forget to subscribe. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. Please comment, good or bad. And as a thanks for watching this video all the way until the end, here's a 5% discount voucher that you can use on our store for everything. And that's all for today. So thank you very much for watching. See you soon. Bye.